The ferry sank on Lake Toba, a tourist destination in North Sumatra, on Monday, but only a handful of bodies have so far been recovered from the water, despite a search involving hundreds of rescue workers, and grieving relatives are growing impatient. Lake Toba is known as the world's largest volcanic lake. At some point, it's at least 500 meters deep. The wooden ferry, built to carry 43 passengers, was heavily overloaded and sank in bad weather. There were 21 survivors.
When the ferry started to tilt, I raced to the top of the boat, but my friends were still below the deck. Everyone that jumped off climbed to the top again, so it sank. I held 2 people, but there were others clutching to my feet from the water, so I had to let them go, because I started drowning again. I kicked them away.
Initial figures suggested 80 people were on board, but that's now risen to almost 200. The transport minister doubts the figure is that high, but with no passenger list or record of ticket sales, the exact number may never be known. Ferry accidents are common in Indonesia, where safety measures are often not enforced. The president is demanding action.
Saya minta kasus seperti ini jangan sampai terulang lagi.
I ask for these kinds of disasters to never happen again, and I am ordering the Minister of Transportation to evaluate all safety procedures and standards of transportation vehicles.
Using an underwater drone, rescue workers are trying to locate the vessel in the murky depth of the lake. Once found, they hope more bodies can be recovered. While relatives are waiting for answers, the government is under pressure. Another ferry disaster highlights that safety procedures are not being followed. Lake Toba has been chosen by President JOKO WIDODO as one of the country's main tourist destinations, but many fear that visitors will think twice before traveling by boat. Vaessen, Al Jazeera, Jakarta.